Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My group will present and explain about background of our company and the workflow for internal and external transactions. The name of our company is ProMeat. ProMeat is a frozen food production company. Our company was established in 2022, which is this year. Our vision is to be a famous and successful company in the frozen food industry in Malaysia. Next, our mission is to provide delicious frozen food with high quality for customers. Besides that, the nature of business in our company is frozen food production. Our company is located at Jalan Kerinci, Bangsa South, Kuala Lumpur because the location is very strategic to run a business. So, the objective of nature of business in our company is firstly, to give the best commitment to produce delicious frozen food with high quality for all customers. Secondly, responsible for dealing with the chicken, lamb, beef and seafood with our supplier. So, our company needs to know the source where it comes from, whether it's halal or not. So, to ensure our company can achieve the objective, we will follow the standard operating procedure that is already set by authorities for all companies that serve or sell any food to customers, and we will ensure all staff will maintain a cleanliness during working.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dania KHAIRINA BINTI AINUDDIN-ZAIDEE. So, for the organizational structure of ProMeat Corporation divides the many divisions into separate functions, and each process is overseen by a management team that is either superior or well-known. For instance, in the organizational structure of the company ProMeat, there are directors, promotion managers, human resource managers, finance managers, and information technology managers, who all play important roles, essential responsibility in the planning and operation of the organization.
There are two transactions occur in our company, such as internal and external transactions. Both of transactions are needed for us to create records as evidence of our business activities. The type of record is electronic record. As you can see, here is a list of internal and external transactions in our company.
Next, workflow chart of internal and external transactions. Internal transaction, first, staff salary. When the total is calculated, allowance will be taken from each staff monthly earnings. The annual staff salaries, often known as their take-home pay, is the remaining amount after tax. We will pay each employee a salary to this total. We will be responsible for keeping track of the payment and submitting them together with the income tax on a month-to-month basis, depending on the company's plan. Once we have determined the amount of each staff take-home payment, it is time to pay them on the next available payday. Paying our staff in the following method are just a few examples. First, paper check that were either addressed to the recipient's house or handed out at the office. Second, deposit are made directly into the bank account through direct deposit. Third, prepaid card are filled with money taken out of their paycheck to use. And the last one, cash. For salaries and regulatory reasons, we must maintain accurate records of our financial dealing as we handle staff salaries. If a company disputes payment or the Internet Review Service requires some form of the verifications at a later date, we need to have a record available. Record must be kept, including year-to-date payments, for us to be able to resolve any concern that may emerge, and this is particularly true is an employee content salaries. must complete tax filing for the company on a quarterly and yearly basis. It is essential to seek the assistance of a professional accountant to understand the impact of our payroll tax would have on this part of our business. Additionally, we must inform the internal review receive service of any new employee we employ, in most cases whether we deal with a staff salary solution or an accounting.
Next, the internal transaction occurs in our company is staff leave application. This is the workflow chart of it. Firstly, staff will request for the leave application form if they have any excuse like being sick or any urgent problem. Secondly, staff will apply for the application form. Thirdly, staff will send it to the person in charge, which is Human Resource Manager in Human Resource Department. After that, staff will wait for the approval whether it is accepted or rejected. Staff will only know about it after Human Resource Manager send a request for their leave application back. If the application form is accepted, staff can leave. However, if the application form is rejected, staff need to reapply again from the beginning. Next, registration of new staff. The workflow chart of this internal transaction is like this. Firstly, Human Resource Manager will hire a new staff, which is staff new intake, to work in our company. Secondly, staff will apply for the job hiring or job application. So, at this part, they need to choose any position in any department in our company that they want to work. Next, they will submit the application to Human Resource Manager to be evaluated whether they are qualified to work in our company or not. After that, they will wait for the approval from Human Resource Manager because HR Manager will send their application request to them. If the application is accepted, HR Manager will contact them to work in our company. Then, HR Manager will register the new staff name that will work in our company. However, if the application is rejected, they can reapply again the job application later.
For the external transaction, quotations, management of sale quotation to provide a smooth integration into the sale process chain, which extend from the quote stage through the shipping stage to the invoicing and booking steps. Next, they illustrate pre-sale business operation utilizing sale inquiries and sale quotations. Inquiries regarding sale are requests for information from consumer about the purchase circumstance of a given product or service, such as the pricing and availability for that product or service. In turn, sale quotes are the replies to sale inquiries and constitute legally binding offers to customer for supply of product or the provision of service under particular circumstance. This condition may including price, delivery, or other terms that the client may need. The placement of purchase order in the response to a sale quote will be quite a sales order.
Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is HAZIQ ISNKANDAR and today I am going to tell you about our workflow water bills. The water bill must pay every month and will be managed by the finance manager. There are two methods we can use to pay for the water bills. The first one is we can pay central water bills by ourselves. The second is with the website. But our company decided to use website online bills because it is more easier. This is a procedure to use an online website to pay water bills. First, the manager will install the Selangor app on their smartphone by going to the App Store for iPhone user or the Google Play Store for Android user. Second one, on the screen of their smartphone, tap the I agree button. Third, For verification, provide the finance manager with the necessary data including name, address, email, and active phone number. Fourth, enter the number from the manager ID card, police report, army record or passport. Fifth, enter a password with a mixture of capital letters, numbers and symbol. For example, pro33 at. 6. Select sign up to register. 7. Using the phone number manager register before and enter the verification code you will get. 8. Login. 9. Choose the legal name and residence address. Manager can add more than one address. 10. A time-lapse style overview of the monthly bill. Bill issue will be shown for your monitoring. 11. Any bill manager will have all its details shown when they click on it. After that, I am going to talk about our financial record. The person who in charge financially is a finance manager. The finance manager will take over all the payments in this company. There are many expenses for the finance manager to manage. For example, salary and allowances. Detail contained in the operating financials of ProMe are as follows. Number 1, before we built this company, the finance manager wanted to make loans with the bank. For example, we are using Maybank. Second, before we agree on loans with Maybank, the finance manager has to bring all the documents. For instance, our planning or organization, expenses we should buy, and detail about the staff. Third, after that, the finance manager must take an excellent presentation to bankers so we can get an agreement to make loans. Fourth, bankers are agree with our company to make loans. We ask 50,000 ringgit to start our company. After waiting for 3 months, the bank finally gave us the money that we requested, and we use it to purchase all of the necessary components to start a frozen food company.
We are of the option that this viewpoint will soon be considered archived. It is estimated that the cost of energy accounts for 20% of the total cost of operating a typical office building today. Electricity costs in key markets have been increasing at a rate that is regularly higher than inflation, and this trend is expected to continue. A growing number of stakeholders, including members of your supply chain, as well as customers shopping at retail storefronts, are opting to conduct business with companies that are committed to environmentally sustainable practices. They are also economically viable. Aside from that, Tenaga Nasional Berhad controls the only source of power production in Malaysia, such as TNB. So here are the steps that we can use. As its name suggests, a store leasing agreement letter is a kind of agreement or contract that it is used by both the owner of the shop and the tenant over the duration of the renting term. The terms and clauses that are employed place a greater emphasis on the protection on the right shop owners and renters. This is done to ensure that both parties get sufficient protection and that the agreement is in line with Malaysian legal requirements. As a result, a store leasing agreement by itself is insufficient if the terms and clauses utilized are lacking or do not meet with the requirements outlined in the Contract Act 1950. An agreement on the lease of a business has to include a number of important clauses, including but not limited to the following. In conclusion, learning about frozen food electronic record kept us up to date on the latest trends and developments in the industry. In addition, maintaining record has greatly improved our quality of life. For both the users and the record manager, there are various benefits. As an example, you may rapidly identify the proper record using this method. With an effective electronic record management system, your company's productivity and competitiveness will both rise. It also saves a great deal of money to set up a register and purchase equipment. Physical storage is also an expense, particularly if your organization is expanding quickly and producing a lot of data. If your business is experiencing rapid expansion, using digital storage will allow you to do it at a lower cost.